FC Barcelona logo evolution. The visual history of the FC Barcelona visual identity boasts 10 redesigns of its logo, though the last one, held in 2018, brought an emblem that has never been used by the club. All the other versions of the logo is a graphical representation of the club's evolution and progress. Built around one heraldic symbol, its logo is instantly recognizable across the globe and look as if it was created today. 1899, 1910. The initial Barcelona badge comprised a heraldic rhombus enclosed in a green wreath with a golden crown, which had a black bat with its wings spread above it. The setting of the rhombus featured a red, yellow, and white geometric pattern. The badge was divided into 4 segments, where the upper left and bottom right has a red cross on a white background image, and the upper right and bottom left, red and yellow vertical stripes. Depending on the arrangement, the emblem could be used on its own or enclosed in a double circular frame with a Football Club Barcelona 1899 headline in bold sans serif. 1910, 1920. The first interpretation of the iconic logo we all know today was submitted in 1910 and featured a sleek, ornate shield with a gold outline. The shield was horizontally divided into 2 parts by a wide white banner with a black O FCB. Lettering was written in a simple sans serif. The upper part of the shield consisted of 2 parts, the left with the red cross on a white background and the right one with red and yellow vertical stripes. As for the bottom part of the emblem, it was composed of 3 red vertical stripes and 4 blue. The yellow football, in clean and neat lines, was placed in the middle of the striped segment. 1920 and 1936. The silhouettes and colors of the badge were first revised in 1920. The insignia became brighter due to the use of lighter shades of red and blue. The white banner with a word mark now featured a yellow background, which made the badge happier and more enthusiastic. The shape of the shield has also been shifted to a stricter and more modern one. 1936, 1941. In 1936, the club decides to return to the color palette from the beginning of the 20th century, but now the banner with AFCB is in black while the lettering is white. The golden football is drawn more detailed now, with smooth black lines creating a classic pattern. 1941, 1949. In 1941, the word mark is changed from FCB to CFB, and the black background of its banner becomes gold again. The overall composition of the Barcelona badge remained unchanged, though all the contours were cleaned and refined. 1949 and 1960. The nameplate gets edited again in 1949, and now it is C de FB, which stands for Club de Futbol Barcelona. The colors of the badge in this version are muted and dark, and even the golden football, which has always been bright and visible, became burgundy brown. The banner with the lettering is executed in a monochrome palette, which refreshed the emblem with its contrast. 1969, 1974. The delighted and luminous color palette comes back in 1969. Lots of yellow gold particles and an intense red football is what makes this edition stand out from all the previously created versions. The logo from the 1970s evokes a sense of joy, fascination, and friendliness. 1974, 1975. With the redesign of 1974, the gold banner becomes white again, yet all the other elements keep their colors untouched. The shape of the crest has been modified, and now its upper part featured pointed peaks. The word mark is again written as FCB. 1975, 2002A, more modern typeface and a brighter color palette. This is what the redesign of 1975 brought to the Barcelona visual identity. The solid black letters featured a massive geometric sans serif typeface, which looked brutal and powerful on a yellow background. The football gained a new calm orange shade and finally became visible again. To celebrate the club's 100th anniversary, the crest was placed in a blue and red circle with a 1899 to 1999 date mark in white, placed horizontally on both sides of the shield. 2002, today the Barcelona badge we all can see today was inaugurated in 2002 and is a modern interpretation of all the previous versions. The most crucial change of the 2000s is that the dots have been removed from the word mark. Now, the FCB lettering in a popular sans serif typeface looks neat, delicate, and evokes a sense of professionalism and fundamental approach.